Under the theme Hitting the Sweet Spot, Minister of Tourism Vincent Vanderpool Wallace addressed the second annual Sports Tourism Interface. Leaders of this country's top sporting associations all gathered together to continue the drive to expand sports tourism in this country.
Talking about hitting the sweet spot, here is the sweetest spot in the world. The sweetest spot in the world is we have a place that everybody around the world want to come to and visit no matter what. The other sweet spot is we have an international global reputation for high quality sports performance. So bringing those two things together makes all the sense in the world. Wonderful place people want to come to, but we also have done some things around the world that people sit up and say, wait a minute, these people are astonishing.
Both the Ministry of Tourism and Aviation and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture recognize the potential of sports tourism in the Bahamas and have always presented a united front. Also addressing the group of sporting enthusiasts at this well-attended event was the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Charles Maynard.
We need sports federations to consider themselves as partners in whatever we do. We've seen so many times where events would be committed to by federations or sometimes even individuals to bring to the Bahamas, and then those federations would go off as a one-man band, and at the night hour would have to come to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and the Ministry of Tourism and try to get bailed out so that we could at least save face as a nation. We want those days to be behind us, and we want to ensure that moving forward, that whenever the Bahamas commits to hosting any international event, regional or fully international event, we want to ensure that from day one, that all the partners are involved with the decision-making process and with the execution of whatever plans that we put in place.
The tourism minister reminded the group that we have major constraints when it comes to accessing the Bahamas, but he was hopeful that through careful deliberations and consideration, they will have a number of exciting events to promote in the very near future.
I'm amazed that, say 2 years or so ago, this thing did not exist in the form that we are talking about now. I am astonished at the rate of progress that we have seen in a very short time in terms of getting us to where we are. In terms of carving out pieces of the Ministry of Tourism's budget and dedicating it to this effort, and now having a target put to us in terms of what is the spend that we are looking at in very short order, I am sure is going to get there. And the most important part of it, the most important part of everything that I think we've been talking about is almost every single dollar we are talking about in terms of coming from sports tourism is incremental spend to the Bahamas. This is new business, new spend, things that we never had before. So when David Johnson says $100 million, that is an extra $100 million that we're going to get, and it's something we're only just beginning to scratch the surface.
For the Tourism Today Network, I'm Gina Seeley.